Kellen Moore's locker room speech after the Jaguars game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been sent to me a million times. I have waited to watch it. I cannot wait. All right, Kellen Moore after the tie. Vibes are high. Leader of men. Let's see what he says to the team. Let's see the response. Let's see the vibes. Remember, this isn't after, division rival win. This isn't after the NFC Championship game. This isn't after winning the Super Bowl. This is after tying the Jaguars in the second preseason game.
Tie here, okay? But this is an awesome example, guys, of what we need to be building each and every day, okay? The big thing is resiliency. Okay, resiliency, overcoming things, navigating things, keep pushing. Okay, big time job on defense, okay? 3 and outs when we need them, okay? Jalen Ford, big time pick.
Yes. Big shouts. Big ups.
Big ups. Sanker, big time pick at the end.
Yes.
All right, where's big play Tipton?
Big play Tipton. Big play Mason.
Okay, we gotta come out faster. Okay, we can play it new.
No doubt there, man. So he said they gotta come out faster, 100%. You cannot in the NFL. You cannot struggle in first halves, first quarters, or first drives. Doesn't work. If you go 3 and out punt every game like Pete Carmichael, that ain't gonna happen. So whatever is the issue right now, they got to get it figured out. Whatever the problem is, sort it, okay? Game 3, preseason, that first drive, I want to see something. I mean, even if it's just a first down, couple first downs, get the midfield, punt, whatever, just show some kind of success. For both preseason games, I've seen way too damn many 3rd and 19, 2nd and 20, 3rd and 30, 2nd and 30. Way too much of that. We need to just first down, 5-yard chunk, first down, 5-yard chunk, whatever. Have some success early.
You got to be ready to rock and roll from the start, okay? Be ready to rock and roll, okay? And then our play style's got to come alive every single play, okay? We all got to get better. We all got to get better there. We got to play smart, okay? We got to know what we're doing, be assignment sound. We got to play fast, okay? And then we got to be the most physical team every single Sunday that we play, okay? If we do that, we're going to give ourselves a heck of a chance there, okay? Tipton, break us down.
Hey, love y'all, man. I appreciate every one of you guys, man. It's a blessing to come out here and work with y'all, grind with y'all, and bleed for y'all. So, love y'all, man.
Yeah.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Something's being built. Something is being built, I'll tell you that. And it's just so refreshing. I mean, it's crazy how everything is coming together. Like everything that I hoped Kellen Moore would be. Everything that I said, here's reasons why we shouldn't hire Mike McCarthy or whoever, whatever retread coach. Everything, like this is how Chicago probably feels with Ben Johnson. This is how the Rams felt with Sean McVay. I am all in. I mean, all my chips, every chip I've got, and the Funyuns are in the middle of the table. I'm all in with Kellen Moore. I could not believe in somebody more, no pun intended, but puns are always intended, as the head coach of this team. I just don't see how you can watch this, see how they play on the field, see the efficiency in camp, see the attention to detail, listen to the interviews, listen to not only Kellen's interviews, but the interviews with Demario Davis. Man, this guy in the middle, my boy TQ, if he's watching, that looks exactly like my guy Tommy. And he was at the game because I talked to him during the first quarter. I'm going to have to text him after the game and see if he went in the locker room. That might be him. I mean, Jesus. But not just the interviews with Kellen. The interviews with Demario Davis. The interviews with Cam Jordan. The interviews with everybody who's talking about this guy. Something's happening. Something's building here. This is a culture. This is an identity. And we've talked about it in multiple videos, but this truly is, for the first time in 20 years, this truly is a brand new chapter, a brand new era of the New Orleans Saints. And like Mason Tipton's doing his thing in preseason right now. Get used to the new names and the new faces. I love reading the game reports and reading, seeing the videos and whatever people are doing and hearing names like Kelvin Banks, Jonas Sanker, Quincy Riley, Mason Tipton, Tyler Shough, Spencer Rattler, like Danny Stutzman, Jalen Ford, Chase Young. It's new. It's whenever we have conversations about like Isaiah Foskey or whoever, part of me is like just cut them, do what you got to do, because it's not part of what's being built. It's not part of this new foundation. And this offseason, when we're talking about going to bars and all that stuff down in the French Quarter, and you see the same newspaper clippings and the same plaques and the same pictures of Jimmy Graham, Drew Brees, Lance Moore, whoever, those new plaques, those new newspaper, if newspapers are around by the end of the season, if all that is, like, that's all being built right now in front of our eyes. And as a fan, there is so much excitement in that. There is so much excitement in this draft class. So much excitement in Kellen Moore. So much excitement in next draft class, whoever it is. I mean, it could be Garrett Nussmeier. It could be a wide receiver. It could be a defensive tackle. Who knows? But we know, just because of the last couple of months, we know that this staff, the front office, the conversations they're having, we know they know what they're looking for. Look at the draft class already. Look at Banks, Stutzman, Sanker, Riley. This is crazy. I mean, Danny Stutzman is playing like Brian Urlacher. Jonas Sanker, I mean, today I was listening to something where people were like, yeah, Jonas Sanker, he might, he could be the starting safety. Totally forgetting we've got Justin Reed. We just went and got Julian Blackmon. The Saints are sneaky. It's funny too? Yesterday I was listening to a podcast. Podcast is out of Vegas. One of my favorite podcasts. Follow the Money. Y'all seen the mug. And by the way, buy a freaking mug. Just shipped out a whole thing of merch. So if you buy your merch, you'll probably get it shipped to you within the next couple of days, because I'm wide open in the warehouse. The efficiency level. So go buy a shirt, buy a mug, hats really, really soon, and shirts. I do have a guarantee. 2 new shirts, already in development, all that stuff. They will be here before the first game. So the next collection of shirts, will be here before the first game, and the hats. So awesome stuff. But in that podcast, they were like, you know what? Maybe we were too low on the Giants. Maybe the Giants aren't that bad, which we've been saying on this channel for the entire offseason. Like, you don't have Malik Neighbors, that defensive line, Russell Wilson, Brian Daboll, Tyron Tracy. You don't have those guys, and you're just like the worst team ever. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is not going to be long until people are saying that about the Saints. It is not going to be too long before people are like, damn, maybe Kellen Moore's coach of the year. Damn, maybe Kelvin Banks is the next Hall of Fame left tackle. Damn, the Saints have Talise Fuaga, Kelvin Banks on rookie contracts. Chris Olave's 25, Rashid Shaheed. Wow, the Saints are building something down there. Meanwhile, the Falcons are going to be doing Falcons things. Kyle Pitts will still be developing, LMAO. The Panthers will be panthering. Their 32nd overall defense is going to be the 32nd overall defense. And this team, I'm not telling you they're going to win 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. But this team has something going on. And the vibes, the play, the level of play, even just the level of play from these young players. I'm very interested to see what happens whenever Alvin Kamara, Eric McCoy, Juwan Johnson, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, once all of them are in there and playing in the regular season, not just like camp, not just kind of going through the motions or whatever, but legitimately playing, I'm interested to see what happens to this team. Because the level they're playing at right now, cool. But if they go to that next level like we think they will, with all of those vets, all of those really good players, I mean, this team is going to be a fun team to watch. This team is going to be a blast to watch. We got Denver Saturday. More than likely, that'll be the starters, dress rehearsal type situation. And then Arizona in 2 weeks in the Dome. And then Frisco. The only thing we have really yet to see, the only thing I'm uncomfortable about, and we won't see it until everyone's out there, is the running game. I mean, we haven't seen Kamara at all. But the running game, the offensive line play, and then the quarterback position. Those are the three things that are really up and down right now. The offensive line, up and down, good, ups with Banks. We know McCoy will be good. I have full faith in Fuaga. Who's going to be our left guard? Is it going to be Torricelli? Is Ruiz going to get better whenever McCoy's next to him? And then the quarterbacks. We've seen ups and downs from both guys. One, who's going to be the starter? And two, do we see more ups or more downs? But I'll tell you who I am not concerned about. I'll tell you who I am not iffy about. Kellen Moore. And by association, Brandon Staley. If I could, I'd vote for him for president. But the election's not, I could write on a ballot and throw it out my window, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, what a time to be alive. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.